Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another Starcraft 2 commentary, and in today's matchup we will have Promise spawning as the red Zerg in the bottom left hand corner, and his opponent will be the OGSS, or better known as Tester to all those people out there in YouTube land, spawning here in the upper right hand corner as the blue Terran. Of course this is on Xel'Naga Caverns. Very nice 1v1 map with a really nice rush distance between the two areas. We'll see how it goes here if Tester can show the might of the Terran against the Zerg, or if Promise can show Tester a thing or two with his Zerg powers. Two high-level Korean players here going head-to-head. We'll see what happens as we go along. It should be pretty entertaining. Of course, Tester going for that initial wall off here. Pretty basic on any map for a Terran, just to make sure that nothing can get in. Of course, I've seen on a map before that a Terran player has walled off with 2 supply depots and a racks. It's again pretty standard, but using an SCV just to build a partial supply depot in the beginning, just to complete a wall off. Because as you see here, we do only have 1 SCV doing the grunt work here. I just don't like a partial supply depot just to stop it, but that can go down pretty fast, so we might just see a complete wall off here as we go on. And we look at the APM. Look at this amazing 400 APM here for Tester right now as we start going out, and he starts to scout out for his side to see what Promise is up to. Of course, Promise putting the spawning pool down pretty close to his hatchery, trying to save as much time as possible. Already has that extractor out before the spawning pool, so probably just going to be going for metabolic boost really quick here. Really good sign that the gas is going up here. It should be ready by the time the spawning pool is done. He'll be going for a quick metabolic boost, I would wager here. And Tester just coming in and seeing what's going on, and decides to scoot out of there pretty quickly, as this wall off is not complete yet. But it looks like Tester's now going for that wall off here. And getting that command center down pretty standard here as we move along. And yeah, there's that metabolic boost, going for it really quick, trying to get those speedlings out as fast as possible, and also bringing out that queen to bring out as much larvae as he possibly can as well. And it looks like he's already starting to send his Zerglings up into Tester's area. Promise going for a little bit of aggression here early on. Of course, he won't get that far with this wall off here, bringing in his SCV. And again, bringing this Overlord up to the north, looks like he's, bringing it right up here, gonna try and get a nice bird-eye view of everything that's going on inside of Tester's base. Of course, there's only 1 Marine up right now, bringing that tech lab down, probably gonna see some Marauders coming out as well, and also has this factory, so we'll probably see some Hellions. Of course, again, that's pretty standard here against Zerg players, just because of all these Zerglings. Oh, you better get that supply. There we go, getting that supply depot up. Yeah, look, we got the switch around here between the racks and the factory. Gonna put it down on that tech lab, of course. Not sure. Oh, you know what? He's just doing that probably to get that infernal pre-igniter. As soon as he gets enough, yeah, there we go. Igniter's coming up. Of course, these Hellions do not cost any gas. And just bringing his Zerglings up. Promise just bringing the Zerglings up the ramp, trying to get a view of what's going on here. As he is doing the fast expand down here. Of course, Zerg's needing that fast expand to survive early on. He does have 2 queens out already. Is ready to bring the 1 queen down here when this hatchery is ready to go and up in operation, which it almost is. So as soon as the hatchery's up, we'll probably see Promise sending out his queen to that second hatchery. And we also are going into a layer here, going to start seeing some higher tech come out of Promise as he is bringing down that Roach Warren. And again, up here we do have these Zerglings just kind of sitting out here, chillaxing, just waiting for some kind of action to happen, as we do have a Hellion up here and just starting to chase out that Overlord from that northeast area of this map. And it looks like Promise also bringing up another Overlord, probably going to be sitting, still going to be sitting up over here again, just to get a nice little view of what's going on. We do have a second rack starting to come down with a command center. Command center, of course, going to go to this expansion if Tester can get out of this area alive. So looks like we're going to be going for a heavy land army here, ground army rather, for Tester as we progress. Opening up the doors, starting to send out these Hellions against these Zerglings, as these Zerglings start to run off. And it looks like Tester is saying, heck with them, we will go down south and see what's going on here as these Zerglings start coming back up into this expansion. Again, going south, Promise does see that happening with his overlords just kind of sitting around seeing everything. Of course, Promise is ready for this, has some roaches out and about, not getting hit too hard from these Hellions. Hellions doing well against the light armored units here like the drones or the Zerglings. Not so well against these roaches as they go around. Taking out 2 already. That third Hellion just getting out of there as fast as possible, trying to see if there's a hole. But all these roaches, amazing. Look at all these roaches out already for Promise as he starts going north with them to get ready for an attack. And again, these Zerglings just sitting here, just waiting, sitting pretty, as we do have a command center turning into an orbital command. Another Rax coming out. We did see a tech switch here as a reactor did come down and starting to really push out those Hellions, as we do have Marauders now coming out for Tester with the stim pack as we get this going here. And going to be putting down the Rax, but stopped it as he saw all of these roaches coming up from the from the south rather. As these Hellions go around there, you don't really have a whole lot of damage that they can do against these roaches. Of course, trying to get up the ramp, and these Marines and this one Marauder up here doing a little bit of damage, causing them to back off a little bit. Going to be chasing after these Hellions and taking one down. Of course, look at the HP on these roaches. Not a whole lot taken out from those Hellions, as it looks like Tester is starting to get ready to expand, bringing out a bunker here, wanting to land that orbital command. Of course, these roaches now backing off as a bulk of Tester's forces now coming down from that ramp, taking out that overlord, and allowing this expansion to become into being here as this bunker comes down to get ready to help defend. And it looks like down here we do have those Hellions starting to come down to harass again, not doing a whole lot as we're moving on here, but trying to get around to the mineral line, seeing that spine crawler, saying, yeah, we better not get in there, and again backing out, going behind these brushes, and not being chased after here. But it looks like he Promise is doing a lot of good defense here, putting these guys as a wall off and forcing them to run away, and trying to close the barn door on them. But it looks like Tester does get away just a little bit, and it does look like Promise has a really nice vision here when he needs it, having these 2 overlords just kind of sitting around waiting for anything to happen. Of course, he does see this one tech lab here, so he knows there should be something there, like a Rax. Going for a starport, so finally finish off this nice little triangle of base units here. Hellions again going down south to maybe do a little bit of harassment, taking out those Zerglings, or one Zergling rather. And it looks like Promise now coming up, starting to attack. Stimpack going out on these Marauders and Marines, starting to try and push back the Zerg force, but it looks like Tester's a little bit outnumbered here as he's going in, but bringing up those Hellions for support. Another Marauder coming in, backing the Zerg forces off of Promise, as it looks like now it's going the other way here as Tester's being pushed back, bringing in a couple units in the bunkers, but just taking down a little bit, little by little here. These Marauders doing great damage against the Roaches, a really good counter for the Roaches. One Roach is kind of coming out saying, hey guys, and getting blasted to smithereens, as the rest of these Marauders are doing a really good job here against these Roaches as they're running away and forcing Promise out. Of course, inside here we do have some mutas coming in, taking out what they can, trying to get these missile turrets up in time to help defend, but it doesn't look like they're doing a whole lot right now. It looks like these mutas trying to take out the SCVs, building them, trying to stop it, but we do get one missile turret up in time, starting to push back these mutas and starting to take them down with the HP on there, as one does get out. But it will be taken up by that turret there. Very good play, getting those missile turrets up just in the nick of time, as we have more mutas down here trying to take out this Rax, and more mutas up here doing some harassment as well, as he does pull away and leave. And it looks like this one lone Viking doing a good bunch of damage, trying to get them out of there, and sending that Overlord packing, and another Overlord up here trying to get ready. He just misses from killing it, one hit away, and does live to fight another day. Again, these Marauders just trying to push back those forces and just coming back home, getting ready to settle in. As these mutas coming up, nothing to fight them off, just going after those Marauders. Marauders just running away as much as they can. This missile turret almost activated. You saw it just turn ever so slightly and then to stop. As these mutas now coming in, going to go after this missile turret first, try to take it out, and go willy-nilly all over the place. And you're trying to find a fault in the line here. Look at all these Rax now down as This lone Viking trying to hit as much as possible. These Marines down below as well, trying to do what they can. Of course, they get easily taken out by these Marauders, as looks like Tester not in a very good situation as he's switching up this this factory with this starport, maybe trying to go for some more Vikings to help defend. As these Zerglings now coming in. Oh, Zerglings now coming in. The doors are down, not able to do anything to defend, and it looks like Tester is in a very, very bad spot, taking down all these turrets to try and get rid of them, so these mutas are going through without any kind of aggression against them. Marauder just getting surrounded by Zerglings and going down. This is not looking good for Tester at all here, as he's just having free reign, now putting the gates up and causing these Zerglings to go willy-nilly here, but it looks like these supply depots will be going down really fast from these Zerglings, and again, they're just going to be able to get in, and there's a GG from Tester as this concludes the game. So Promise really showing the pain here with these mutas. Tester not able to really get in there and stop what was going on from Promise. So very well played game, a lot of action from the get-go here, of course, just from harassment from those Hellions in the beginning, but just Promise being able to bring in the roaches and then just go into a transitional stage with the mutas. Very good play there by Promise. So please let me know if you have any specific players you'd like to see down below. If you'd have, it doesn't have to be Korean, it can be European, it can be American players, just let me know down below, and please make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.